Hello everybody and welcome to the third match of, well, this time zone for OMLN4 Long Tournament, the 4th edition, round of 64. On this specific triple match we are having, if you guys didn't know, we do have 2 other matches ongoing right now, streaming on both Epsilon Mayagawe's official, his own channel, and OMLN Live's channel. Here I am, solo commentating, Adam McAville here, commentating for Reyi versus CRZ Nickname. Both players, if I'm not wrong, all of you should have known by now. Reyi, one of the best Indonesian player, a key member for MWC in general. Been here since 2020 or maybe slightly earlier. He's been around for quite a while now. And next, we have CRZ Nickname. All of you know this guy. He's a legend in the mapping scene, especially for those push kind of map. Actually, no, wait, that's the wrong person. That's Oceanus. Whoopsie. But you guys know CRZ Nickname as a really renowned tournament player, and just in terms of skill, a great player already. So, as the seeding here, Reyi is seed number 15 compared to CRZ Nickname with seed 50. That may be a little bit of, a big gap. However, don't let the seeding deceive you. Both players can push and get scores that, possible upsets that will happen. And as we jump into technical tree straight away, if I'm not wrong, this is the pick from Reyi's side, and we are already finding a early miss from Reyi's side just right after the 400 combo mark on thermodynamic, or as those people who love geometry dash and keeps up with geometry dash, Karan, mapped by the Funk, and will be the third technical pick. This is also gonna be the first map of the matchup. CRZ Nickname currently has the full combo in the lead, slight accuracy difference in terms of about 0.03% in favor of Reyi, but due to that miss, the slight lead is gonna be in CRZ's Nickname side by about 4,000 points, as we are slowly going into the second half of the match now. It's been a while since I solo commentate, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. If you guys do want to watch the other 2 matchups that's happening right now, feel free to on the official OMLN Live channel, and also on Epsilon's channel. Let me quickly check which match is being streamed right now. So, on the official live channel, we will be having Plana versus Arrow, or some people may know Arrow as Manrochi, on Epsilon's channel. And on the official OMLN Live channel, we will be having Bugjetka versus Riftoyu. Ooh, triple casting! Well, triple streaming and triple casting off the bat due to a lot of people scheduling for this match time. And coming back to the actual map now, Reyi does seem to find a little bit of comfort back and catching up in terms of accuracy. Lead actually going towards Reyi now, despite CRZ Nickname still holding that full combo. It's just Reyi having that accuracy, building that accuracy back up from that early miss he had right after the 400 combo mark. The scores flickering at the end of the map. Oh! Reyi takes it by just under 500 points on the first map. Despite the early break, Reyi, with his astounding ratio comparing to CRZ Nickname and 200 count, barely gave him the edge, and giving him that first point by barely 500 points. What a way to start up. Damn. Can we not start up this match with a, with a close score like that? But, like I said earlier, don't let these players fool you. Reyi is already insanely good at the game. He's been in the core MWC team for quite a few years now and still happening to be in the team. CRZ nickname, on the other hand, has been a god in terms of leaderboard scores that you have seen him, and so on and so forth. And the next pick will be from Reyi. That was actually a breakpoint from Reyi's side. And Reyi will be opting to choose Technical 2, but that is that protected or banned? Okay, that is not banned. So the banned maps, let me reiterate, will be Coordination 3, Boney, banned by Reyi, and the next one will be Wildcard 1, banned by the following players, CRZ nickname. Fun fact, Reyi and nickname's rank is exactly one global rank apart. What a coincidence. And as we jump right into Technical 2, the Earth, mapped by Imperial Trinity, the one of our lovely staffers. Also the guy that pissed off Paturaj in 4DM and made him swear. Thank you for that. I will never forget it. So let's jump right into the Earth, shall we? At the beginning, we will be seeing a few, polyrhythmic sound pattern coming in. It's just the nature of the music itself. This may or may not trip up those people that is not coherent in the arts of long note releases, but for those who know how to play long note releases or get the rhythm down in polyrhythmic songs, they probably will not have too much of an issue. As we see here, Reyi having the slight accuracy lead by about 0.3%, 0.4% approximately compared to CRZ nickname. I think he dropped a 200 or so, or just a huge number of 300 count compared to Reyi's superior ratio in this term of sense. That was a client break, don't worry. And this map is also really short. We are already going into the second half already. Score lead is still towards Reyi by about a fraction. Not letting down his accuracy at the very least. Very confident in this choice of pick that he chose. CRZ's nickname is just trying to keep up with Reyi's accuracy, but what can you do when you're up against a monster that has been playing for MWC, needing to be a core member in the team, needing to play the Rise, the Hybrid, the Long Note, and before, well, I don't think he did, but maybe SV, I'm not sure. It's not in MWC anymore anyway, but what can you do against this behemoth? Despite nickname's nature of actually being an insane player, it's just not enough to catch back up with the score lead that Reyi did. 99.83%. Did drop a 100 there, but ratio differences very big actually, and the 200 count also favors towards Reyi, finishing it off with a 994k, about 10,000 score lead against CRZ nickname. 2-0 now towards Reyi, and as we jump right into the next pick will be CRZ nicknames. Judging from the pick on technical already, I don't know if CRZ nickname wants to choose his protect being the technical one, since Reyi has taken both his pick on technical 3 and technical 2. So maybe he may opt out with something else like perhaps density, but yet again Reyi is discussing, let's say, in long note already, as we can see with his ratio differences. The only option I'm seeing from CRZ nicknames is possibly maybe density 1, the more unorthodox and less straightforward density pick to trip up Reyi, or wildcard maybe 3. No, he's actually going with his protect this time around. All the technical map has been chosen straight off the bat. Technical 1 Cat Chase, the jazzy music. We all know we love jazz. Come on, don't lie to us. And that will be all the technical pick out of the way already, and that will also mean that CLC Nicknames Protect has been chosen by himself right after the 2 pick of tech as well. He protected this while not practicing. My god, you know what? That's the W mindset right there. That's my goated mindset, you know. We love top players just not practicing. Always practice beforehand. I mean, I do that sometimes, so that's not really special. But it depends on the player's mindset, of course. I'm seeing some very whacked stuff on general, but anyway, I'm just gonna ignore that. And let's just jump right into technical 1. Nicknames Protect, and also the map he probably didn't practice. He DC'd. What happened? Ref? Well, that was a mishaps and a half. Also to slightly, what's it called? To detour from the actual matches happening. Let's see, what happened? Oh, Nicknames needed to call a timeout due to PC lag. Alright, while the timeout is being used, let's, you know, do a little bit of overview real quick. So, all the tech map has been chosen. That means there's only 2 coordination left, 2 wildcard, and all the density free to choose. Current score lead is towards Reyi 2-0. Pretty comfy side on him currently. And quick heads up, if you guys didn't know, in this specific tournament, if we would, yeah, thank you. So this is the current choose, pick, and bans that we will be, you know, shown already. And if we go back to the playing screen, thank you, streamer. I need to mention this, but if we go into the actual play menu, we would see a custom background specifically drawn for OMLN. The, you know, the winter background you all see, the seasonal background. We do have a custom art background, a very hyper-realistic background here. And it is none other, well, made by the god himself, Swansea. So give some praise to Swansea for giving us an absolute banger of a waiting background for the players to be prepared and to commence the actual matchup. All the staff team, especially on the GFX, is really talented, so they put a lot of time and effort into this. So give them a round of applause while we wait for CLC Nicknames client, or well, PC in this situation, to finish lagging. Hopefully the issue is solved and there will be no incident going forward to the match. Nicknames timer actually has concluded. That was pretty quick, but you know, it is a minor timeout. We will see if Nicknames able to fix its PC issue. Hopefully nothing lags anymore. Oh, is Nickname back into the lobby? Hopefully. Yes, he has. It seems like he has fixed the issue. Hopefully, as we jump into our third map of this matchup, Technical 1 Cat Chase, map by Anatarax, I think the first jazz music that was popped up other than Wildcard 1. We do not include the tiebreaker, that's multi-genre at this point with jazz mixed to it. So, jumping right into Technical 1, we have a slight accuracy lead, slowly building up to 400 combo from both players. Slight ac lead towards Reyi as usual. He is just showing his dominance over, accuracy, especially ratio now, as we reach the 400 combo mark. Pretty short as well for a technical pick. I am not sure what nickname's gonna be using after this has been concluded, since he is down by currently 2 points. He really needs Reyi to muck up a little bit, get a drop, get 200 count increase, but this guy's an alien. He's the Indonesian Nasi Padang haver. He's waiting for that meal. Alright, that's a break from Reyi. I think that was a pretty clean break from Reyi. He didn't drop too much of an accuracy as he slowly builds up back to the 400 combo mark. CRZ nickname still has that full combo with the accuracy lead, however, still leading to Reyi as he builds up back to the 400 combo mark as we, enter the second half of the map now. Getting back his momentum, getting back his accuracy, 99.72%, getting it back up. CRZ nickname really needs to hold in terms of the accuracy, in terms of the combo, for it to be a break point to his side. This is his second pick after all. If he gives this up to Reyi again, it's really hard to recover from his point of side. And as we enter the last quarter, that's only a 2,000 score difference. None of these two players seems to have dropped any accuracy, but due to Reyi's miss at the middle of the map, it will be giving CRZ nickname just a tiny lead into his second pick. 2-1, CRZ nickname takes home the bag. Twice the 200 count compared to Reyi and slightly worse ratio, but CRZ nickname, my China god, has the consistency combo of a demon. Reyi just finding that unfortunate miss, slider break at the middle of the map, giving the point towards CRZ nickname. But we are going into Reyi's next pick. Maybe his protect now. Maybe he may choose Painted Dreams, the buffed version. Ooh, we will be actually going to Density 2. Density 2, the more straightforward. Arasani having the... Oh, wait, no, that was scroll down. Okay, never mind. The Osu chat is a little bit broken, but it's okay. We will be going into Density 2, the more straightforward density map compared to Density 1 and Density 3. This is a map by Uist, if I'm not wrong. No, it's not a map by Uist. My bad. It's mapped by Koyori-chan, also known as GB Sanae, with a little bit of help from Uist. Now, I think after this pick from Reyi, he may go with his Protect, Painted Dreams Coordination 1, since, after all, he did protect this. And as we wait for the client to sync up for both players, let's jump right into Nightbird. If I'm not wrong, it's a Toho remix. And if I'm not wrong, I did play a few of Sanae's map before, and it's mostly Toho. Unless I have dementia, that seems to be the case. Come on, we love Toho. No one hates Toho here. Unless you play Lost Word, and you probably hate it because of the gacha. But jumping right into the map, we are already blasting through the 400 combo mark. Since it is a density map, there will be a lot more long note combo coming straight into you. Reyi, being the accuracy demon he is, 99.92%, holding that insane consistency that he has in terms of accuracy. Nicknames trying to catch back up, trying to recover from the slight accuracy drop he had at the beginning. About 0.4%, slightly 0.4% of accuracy difference towards Reyi's side. Score lead about 3,000 to 4,000 towards Reyi's side as we slowly finish us the first half of the map. This is pretty short as well. 2,000 combo in, no one's dropping any significant accuracy lead. Nickname's just holding it out. He's holding it out, he's praying for the gods that, please, can this monster miss one last time? Can I get this break point that I desperately needed to catch back up to him into my next pick? But it doesn't seem to be the case. Reyi going into the second half, still V1 double S'ing if I'm not wrong with that tremendous accuracy. Nicknames finding a slight accuracy drop down to 99.59% now, but still having that full combo. It's always the full combo that's way more important compared to the accuracy. But that doesn't really matter if the other player has the consistency and combo consistency. Similarly to you, more accuracy drop to Nickname side, more 200 count from him. Reyi just doesn't want to let up. He's actually gaining accuracy. Dude. Is this the power of the Indonesian? Is this the power of one of the best Indonesian player in the world in terms of 4-key? As we jump into the end of the map, Reyi doesn't want to let it down. We'll be finishing it off with a 99.90%. A V1 double S choke from Reyi. Almost a 997k as well. CRC Nickname has 985k, but against a monster, against Reyi, is just nothing to be done. Ratio is about over half of what Reyi has. Same with the 200 count. But now it's going into Nickname side. At least he broke the 980k threshold he was, thinking of. That's at least a win, right? But we will be going into CRC Nickname's next pick. I have no idea what will be in his arsenal right now. Maybe Wildcard 2, but as we've been seeing, Reyi's ratio and accuracy is not profound to drop 200, more on the miss side. So Wildcard 2 is a hit or miss on Nickname's side. On the first hand, there's a lot of 1/8 short long nodes with very tight releases following afterwards. That is very profound for you to drop 200 count and even a lot of 200 count or a miss. So it is a double-edged sword depending on how well you can play it. Wildcard 3 is also on the board, but it seems like I was right. Nickname will be going into the double-edged sword that he has been thinking about. Wildcard 2, 90, I cannot see, I'm blind. The Wildcard 2 map by Rule Blazing, at least I know that fact. 92, oh, it's actually by Imperial. Wait, which one's the Rule Blazing map? I have Dementia apparently, but no, this is a Rule Blazing map. It's just OD changed by Imperial. Alright, I have Dementia, guys. My bad. But like I said, this is a double-edged sword for Nickname. First hand, he knows Reyi can miss. He has missed twice on the match already while he has been holding the full combo on every single map. But he just doesn't have the accuracy to back him up to beat Reyi. So he's going with the double-edged sword of Wildcard 2. The ridiculously tight release window of a map with an OD buff to 7.5. Praying that Reyi will miss while he can hold his accuracy up to the threshold that is being able to beat him. But yeah, as we jump right into the map, 400 combo is already being passed. Reyi, like usual, showing his dominancy over his accuracy on how well he can play the long node for. There is a reason why this guy, this specific guy, Reyi is part of the MWC roster for so many years now without ever slightly changing, showing his dominancy, showing his skill can still improve despite the years to come. He is not faltering to the new gens, he's actually polishing his skills. Even though he's retiring this year, he's still polishing his skills, not letting it fall behind towards the new gen players as we see getting into the second half of the map. Nickname still holding onto 99.60%, praying that Reyi will drop with a possibly bad choke from a slider or something. Like I said, there's a lot of short long nodes with really tight releases coming up. Well, the entire map as well with the polyrhythmic snapping that we get. 99.83% into the second half to Reyi, while Nickname's trying to catch back up, still holding on to 99.60%. We're slowly entering the last quarter now. Reyi actually has been gaining accuracy since the second half. He's not dropping any big accuracy drop. No 200 in sight. It's only the 300 and marvelous count that is appearing on his screen. Nickname is trying to hold his accuracy as still as possible, still withstanding that 99.60% threshold. Still praying that maybe Reyi will miss. Maybe he will miss. But I don't think that's enough time as we enter the last bit of the map. Some 200 drop from CLZ Nickname side. And that's basically about it. Reyi is just running away with his dominancy over long node currently. And there seems to be no significant drop from either player, thus securing Reyi his 4th point, going into match point. V1 double S choke from his side without a miss. Nickname is back into a corner right now. We are going into Reyi's pick, and he still has not chosen his Protect Coordination 1. Reyi, you're lying that this is your weakness. Without further ado, I'm pretty sure I know what Reyi's gonna be choosing, considering Coordination 1 is his Protect. Unless, yep, I'm correct, Coordination 1, he's going with his Protect in for the kill. Wanting to set this match in stone to finish it off once and for all. Seems like CLZ Nickname doesn't have a score higher than 980k on one of the most uncles of map and most well known in terms of the nostalgia, Painted Dreams, used in multiple tournaments back in the days, if I'm not wrong. We'll be getting quite a feast. This is also OD buffed into OD8. The previous OD was OD7, but it was buffed by Marquino. This is mapped by, if I'm not wrong, Amaram? Unless my memory is giving me dementia again. This is OD buffed, and Reyi will be choosing Coordination 1, his Protect, by the way, on match point. He's trying to go in for the kill against Nickname right now. Both players handling the beginning pretty well with not much of a significant lead to any of the players right now, holding pretty nicely as we enter the 400 combo mark. To be fair, the beginning is nothing too bad. It's only when the key eyes start, when it starts to go haywire, when your holding in terms of ratio and accuracy starts to be put on the test. And here we go. We get to see more of the release coming in. CLZ Nickname falling down in terms of ratio and accuracy already, like I said. Reyi is still holding pretty fine, 99.85% against Nickname, but it's still a 1-minute swing from either side as we enter the second back half. Will Reyi hold down his dominance? Will he hold down his accuracy? Will he get the Nasi Padang he really wants? Find out right now as we enter the last quarter of the map. Accuracy lead slowly going up and still going up to Reyi's side. He's building up his ratio even more against Nickname as we enter the second release section of the map, where it's really detrimental. Nickname finding more 200 drop, finding his accuracy drop slightly more. Reyi is just holding his dominancy, and I don't think there's anything to do as we enter the end of the map. Score lead about 6,000 to 7,000 points towards Reyi as we enter the end of the map. No break from Reyi, closing it off with a 995k V1SS choke. Yet again, that's 3 times in a row. Can you SS something, please? But that will be it. That will be the match. 5-1 to Reyi's side. A 996 choke against Nickname's 990k choke. Respectable score from Nickname, by the way. I can't beat that. I can't beat that, and I'm a release player. That's to say something. But it's just not enough against this MWC player, you know? But yeah, that will be it for the last of the 15 UTC match. Both of the other 2 match has also been concluded, that being Bakjetta versus Riftoyu, 5-1 in Bakjetta's favor, and Plana versus Aero, 5-0 on Plana's side. And that will be it for the matchups. Next one we will be having is happening in about, in 20 minutes actually. We will be having Nightmare, or also known as Briku, against Wolfish. Coming in about 20 minutes, we will be having a slight break for now, as we will be waiting to be seeing the match happen in about roughly 20 minutes. It will be streamed not on this channel because we do not have triple match like currently at 15 UTC. That's only 1 match actually at 16 UTC. That means it will be streamed on the official Ultimania live channel. Whoever's gonna be streaming on that will give us a proper ping, so do watch out for that. It has been me, Adam Akavu, finished with commentary on Reyi versus Nickname. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, as we will be entering Nightmare versus Wolfish in a couple of minutes. I will see you guys in a little bit. Goodbye everybody.